Lesson 6. Length of a tangent to a circle. Length of a tangent to a circle from an external point. You have the tangent TA at the point of contact with the circle T. You have the center of the circle. You have radius. L is the length of the tangent. You have P, the distance between the center of the circle and the external point. Suppose we wish to find the length of the tangent to the circle center A, B from an external point S1, Y1. Consider figure 4 above. Since triangle ACT is a right-angled triangle, by Pythagoras rule, the square on AC, the hypotenuse, is equal to sum of squares on the other two sides. You have P square equal to arrow square plus L square. We are interested in L, the length of tangent. If you make L square the subject, you simply transfer arrow square to the left hand side. You have it in this form. From P square equal to arrow square plus L square, P is the distance between C and A. So P square is expressed in this form. You have A minus S1 in bracket square plus B minus Y1 in bracket square. The distance between any 2 points is expressed in this form. In other words, for you to find the length of tangent, you need to get P and arrow. Arrow is the radius of the circle from this point. Examples number 9. Find the length of the tangent to the circle 2s square plus 2y square plus s minus 2y minus 17 equal to 0 at the point 5, minus 3. Solution. From the diagram above, length of tangent is equal to L square equal to P square minus arrow square. But P square is equal to A minus S1 in bracket square plus B minus Y1 in bracket square, where AB is the center of the circle. From the given circle, we have to simplify it in order to get the center AB and the radius. We have the given equation of the circle. In order to find the center and the radius, first divide through by 2 because the coefficients of s square and y square are always 1. And at the same time, transfer the constant term to the right hand side. The terms that contain s, bring them together, and those for y. In order to factorize, you need to make this term a perfect square. Same thing you do here. To do that here, you add square of half of coefficient of s to this term. For s, the coefficient is 1/2. Half of it is 1/4. You square it and you add it. You come here, coefficient of y is -1. Half of it is -1/2. You square it and add it. If you simplify this term and this term, you have this result and this result. To have a balanced equation, you add 1/16 and 1/4 to the right hand side. Factorize from here, you have this result. Factorize from here, you have this result. If you simplify these fractions under addition, you have this result. From here, we can obtain the center. To obtain the radius, you have to square this term. Before squaring it, you have to introduce the symbol for square root, so that when you square, you have it in return. Square root of 141, it remains the same. Square root of 16 is 4. Then you square the outcome. From here, the general form of the equation of the circle with center A, B is s minus A in bracket square plus y minus b in bracket square equal to arrow square. So if you equate this term to minus a, it means a is equal to minus 1/4. If you equate minus 1/2 to minus b, it implies b is equal to 1/2, and the radius is square root of 141/4 unit. So we have to get p square, then the length of the tangent. So p square is equal to this result. This is a minus s1 all in bracket square plus b, y1 is minus 3. So minus 3 is plus 3 all in bracket square. You simplify, you have this result. Simplify further, you have this result. You find the LCM and simplify, you have this result. Length of tangent is L square equal to p square minus arrow square. This is p square minus arrow square. Like fractions, you subtract the numerators, you have this result. To get L, take the square root of both sides. L is equal to square root of this result. Square root of 496 simplified to this. Square root of 16 is equal to 4. 4 cancel 4. Length of the tangent is equal to square root of 31. End of lesson 6. There is every need for you to be saved if you are not, because the Lord Jesus Christ is coming very soon. Some will be taken and some will be left. Live righteously and be prepared. Goodbye.